Granville, Ohio is a town in central Ohio that was founded in 1805 and ever since then has held strong to that history. While other towns and cities have been constantly expanding and changing with the times, the remnants of the past in Granville, Ohio, seen in photos and records, show the town's resistance to the changes of time. A prime example of this is the town's St. Luke's Church. The church is home to a simple black and white photo displaying it from the 1940s. The photo shows a St. Luke's Church of nearly 80 years ago, but even with time, the building looks stunningly familiar. The building is still clearly painted white with its signature gold-colored steeple, and even the ornaments seem to be the same at the top of the steeple. The only visible difference in the grainy photo was the roof shingles, which seemed to be in disrepair at the time of the photo being taken. Even the buildings immediately next to the church appeared to look the same as they do in the present day, although this is somewhat ironic as the photo was taken before its neighboring building to the west was built and subsequently burnt down. This is interesting because the photo could have easily been retaken from the same angle to show the new opera house next to the church. Maybe it was along with the idea that the church felt it had to prove its worth in some way, because it may not be the larger of the two, but it was there first. Additionally, a pattern that repeats regarding all of the photos on the wall of the church that are smaller, older, and black and white are given large mats and a larger frame to make them seem more important. It is clear that they were moved to larger frames to show their significance among all the larger colored photos. A very physical representation of Granville's resistance to change is shown through the records of the town, such as a map of Granville that was drawn 81 years ago. The red ink it's drawn in depicts the downtown area and college campus, as well as points of interest drawn in full around the map, one of which was the very church and opera house mentioned before. Each of these landmarks, other than the opera house of course, can still be seen around Granville and on Denison's campus, and all of which have been standing long before the map was created. The streets in this map can be compared to the streets in the present so well that the map could be used today with very little changes. The map has a stunning resemblance to the downtown area today, so much so that the only noticeable differences are additional streets on Denison's campus and the removal of a road in the south side of town. Due to the fact that Granville has not changed in 80 years since this map was created, truly does show that Granville is in a state of resistance to change. The resistance to change, however, doesn't have to be all that bad. While the people living in Granville may not have all the conveniences of living in larger stores in a more developed area, they get a sense of retreat that is hard to find anywhere else.